Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 5 SAM.gov hidden gems that will help elevate your government contracting game. If you think SAM.gov is only about big competitive contracts, you're missing out on hidden gems that can set your business apart. Today, I'll show you 5 ways to uncover hidden opportunities on SAM.gov and keep you ahead of the competition. So let's get into it. The first hidden gem is to never miss a government contract. One of the most challenging things about government contracts is you always have to be searching. Well, SAM.gov allows you to be notified for government contracts that you want to be notified for. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So, as I said, it's one of the simplest ways to never miss an opportunity. It sends you an alert to your email when a new opportunity that matches your criteria is online or available. So, how do you do that? I'm going to show you actually better than I can tell you the steps. Once you go on SAM.gov and then you click on search, you select your filters. So you select, for example, the response deadline, notice type, NAICS code, or even you could put in your search here. Once you have that done, you have to be logged in. It's very easy to sign in. Once you sign up and sign in, then you'll have this present in the top right corner, which is actions. What you can do here is you can click on save, and that will save this search for future reference. So this is good for two things. One, when you come back to SAM.gov, you can just click on saved searches and click on this and search without having to put in the filters again. Two, you can actually be notified about these saved searches. So I could name this, for example, construction saved search, and then I'll save it. Now this search will be saved with the parameters that I have set up. See here? What you can do to be notified is you can go on saved searches, and then in actions, as you can see, this is the search we just saved now. You can click on notify. And this way you'll be notified about this. So this way you'll never miss out on government contract opportunities that match your search. And you can do this for multiple searches. So you could split it, for example, by notice type, you could split it by a NAICS code, and so on. This is how it looks. Now the second hidden gem is source sought notices. Sources sought let you engage with government agencies before a solicitation or a formal solicitation is released. This gives you an edge over the competition and gets you involved in setting up the requirements for the solicitation. So why are these important? Why are these hidden gems? Because a lot of people actually overlook them. You get to have early engagement with the agency. So when you talk to them, when you submit something for sources sought, it helps shape up the solicitation. So your business will be involved in shaping up the future solicitation based on your expertise. To lower competition, as I mentioned, a lot of people overlook these opportunities. And then finally, you're establishing a relationship. And as you probably know, government contracting is all about establishing relationships with government agencies. So this helps you kind of establish a relationship, especially that a lot of businesses overlook sources sought. So example on how this will actually help your business. Let's say a federal agency plans to release a contract for cybersecurity solutions. Well, then they post a sources sought notice asking vendors to describe their capabilities in threat detection and mitigation. Well, now your business, you've seen this opportunity sources sought notice. You respond, you talk about your company, you showcase your company's expertise. And then as a result, when the agency releases the solicitation, it'll be influenced by the sources sought that you submitted to. And then you've established a relationship with the agency. So once the solicitation is out, your business has a competitive advantage over everyone else that did not submit for the sources sought. So how do you find sources sought? I have a search here. What you have to do in the notice type, you have to select sources sought. As you can see here, there are multiple options, but you want to come here, select notice type, and then click sources sought. Now, for hidden gem number 3, expiring contracts. Contracts nearing the end date often need quick extension. They call them bridge contracts, which have less competition and faster rewards. So you filter by response and date deadline. So it has to be 1 week. So 1 week from now. So that means it's about to expire. And then the update date has to be 1 week from now, so in the past. Why is that? Updated date means that it's still something that the agency is actually looking for somebody to bid on. And then the deadline is 1 week from now. There's some sort of urgency. It's still out there. They're still looking for people to bid on, and that's proven by the updated date. So it's a great opportunity because they need someone right now with the deadline that they have. So they're important because there's less competition. As I've mentioned, they need immediate extension without issuing a full RFP. And then market intelligence, understanding which contracts are ending, helps you track high value opportunities and trends within an agency. So how do you find these? I'm going to show you exactly on SAM.gov. What you want in the dates, you click on dates, then you have response deadline. You want to set it to next week, and then you want to set updated date to past week. Pro tip, set up alerts for expiring contracts by filtering by end dates and contacting contracting officers proactively. So the second you see this filter and something that fits your business, I recommend that you contact them as soon as possible. Moving on to hidden gem number 4, which is historical records. And this thing is overlooked by a lot of businesses. So looking at historical contract data helps you understand uh, what agency buys what, who wins, and how much they pay for it. So why is that important? Well, it helps you find prime contractors as a sub. So if you're starting in the business and you're looking for prime contractors to work with, this is the perfect way to do it, the best way, because you know these prime contractors um, have a history. You could see what they won, so you could see if it aligns with what you do or not, and then you could see how much they won, and you would have the company's name as well. So you have the information on how much they won, what they did, and the name of the company. So it's a great opportunity for you to go and talk to them and establish a relationship where they can be the prime and you can be the sub. The second thing is you can develop relationship with agencies, government agencies. So when you see what they're buying, so if you see, for example, let's say the U.S. Army in Nashville, they're buying office supplies around the same time every year, and you can see that this is something that fits your business. What you could do is you can talk to them, send them an email to the contracting officer, and their email is on SAM.gov, and you could establish a relationship because you could just introduce yourself saying, my name is this, I have this business, and we offer, for example, office supplies. So you can establish a relationship by looking at this historical data. And I'm going to show you how to find historical data on SAM.gov. Uh, you can go and click on SAM.gov. The important thing about this is you have to filter by status to be active and inactive, because we're looking at things that are in the past, so it doesn't matter if they're active or not. So you want to check this off. Then obviously you filter by the next code of your business, and then the notice type, what you want to filter by is award notice and sometimes justification. So both of these, and then as you can see, for example, this one, you can see here in the details in the description that um, the contract number is such, and this is the task, and it's been awarded to this company. So you could see the company's name. You could go on Google and look them up, and then you can tell the amount, and you know exactly what they did. You could see the opportunity and see what they worked on. And also, as I mentioned, this is how you develop a relationship with the agency. You can find their email on sam.gov as well. And that also pro tip: use this data to position yourself competitively and build relationship with Prime. Moving on to hidden gem number 5 and the final one, which is you have to use AI. A lot of small businesses, they overlook this step, and they think they don't need it. In most cases, you're competing with companies that have a lot of money, a lot of manpower. So you have to utilize and leverage all what you can leverage to get your foot in the door and get ahead of the competition. And AI is the perfect solution for government contracting. So there are a lot of softwares out there, but you should not, in my opinion, you should not rely on SAM.gov because one, it's overwhelming. It's not easy. There are thousands of opportunities and easy to miss the opportunity that's relevant to your business. And that's where AI comes in. There are a lot of softwares in the market, but the one I'm going to talk about is SAM Search, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how you should utilize AI to make sure you are ahead of the competition. So the key thing that you have to look for is, as we all know, government contracting is kind of, you could think of it as a three-step process. You have to capture, you have to find the opportunity, then you have to understand the opportunity, finally you have to submit a proposal. This is just the first aspect of it. Obviously you have to perform the job in the future, but we're just talking about getting to the application part or the bid part. So you want to find these opportunities as fast as possible, understand them as fast as possible, and be able to submit a proposal, a good quality proposal as fast as possible. So how do you do that? Well, first we have to search. Search has to be easy and intuitive. So let's say I want to look for construction and building remodeling. Uh, if I was to type this, actually let's do it. If I was to type this in SAM.gov, let me show you. This would not understand what I'm talking about. It will give me nothing. See, no matches found. Whereas you need to have a software that understands what you're talking about without having to explicitly mention the keywords that they have in the opportunity. So with SAM search, it understands the context. It gives you exactly what you want. So I saw a past due. Let's say look only for active opportunities that are construction and building remodeling. The nice thing about this as well is you get a summary. You get all the details here, so you can make a quick bid, no bid decision. So let's say, for example, this one, it's exactly what we're looking for. There's remodeling, and they're mentioning that the project includes demolition and construction per provided specifications. And then we see that they're looking for RFI, and the deadline is January 21st of 2025. So you can easily tell what this opportunity is about without having to click through each one, reading the big description and sometimes the attachments to understand what it's talking about. What you can do from here is you can save this for later, continue your search. But let's say you're interested in this. You can come here, look at all the details, look at all the attachments. If you see an attachment, you can even summarize it. Look at similar opportunities, similar awarded contracts, top contractors. But what I want to highlight is you could use AI to understand the opportunity. Instead of going to have to read through all of these to get more details about this opportunity, you want to quickly get your answers, your questions answered. So I'll have this cheat sheet that you can use with any software. It doesn't have to be SAM search. It helps you analyze any government contracting opportunity quickly. So we can ask it things like analyze the government solicitation documents provided. So what this is doing, it's going to go through all the attachments and it's going to find relevant information and give me back the details I asked it for. So we could see here that it's detailing the title. Sorry, let's go back. Title, agency, posted date, response deadline, location, estimated project cost, completion time, bid submission, small business consideration. So you're getting all the details, the major details about this. Obviously, it's reading from all the attachments as I've mentioned. So now we want to get more details about each one of the key sections. Give me the solicitation number, the type, period of performance, and deliverables. I think it covered a lot of these details in the summarization initially, but just in case it missed anything, we want to find it now. So we're getting more information that it's a fixed price construction contract. There's a statement of work details. You can see here that it's demolition, adherence to infection control measures. The period of performance, we're getting it's like almost 6 months. There's the deliverables, and you can see here that this gives you a reference. This one, it got it from the second attachment in the document and the opportunity details. So at this one, so now you know which document you have to go to read these specific information. Now, to not waste more time, like we can ask, for example, break down evaluation criteria, things like that. We want to see what we will be evaluated on. So we're getting here the evaluation criteria, the general approach, the low bid determination. These are all information that are mentioned in the files. So once you get all of your questions answered, obviously you can keep doing this with all the details. You can get the initial analysis. And in a lot of cases, you're just going to find that, for example, this opportunity is not for you after doing initial analysis. And this way, you did not spend an hour looking at the attachments. You can go on and move on to the next opportunity. And same with the evaluation details, or once you're planning to submit a bid, you want to get the submission details. So now that you are done understanding the details, what you want is you can go ahead and use AI to generate a proposal. So it's two steps. One, you have to generate an outline. And what this is doing, it's getting the information from the solicitation and also from your business profile, which you fill up once you join the platform. And now it's gonna generate an outline that's perfect for the opportunity and your business profile. Now, once that's done, now you have a complete outline for the opportunity that covers all the main sections that are requested in the solicitation documents. So, based on what you've understood and based on your experience and based on what you want to submit in the bid, you have to go through these and change them one by one. It's very important that you spend a lot of time on the outline because it will shape up the proposal. And the better the quality of the outline, the better quality will be of the proposal. So you can see here that it's talking, for example, there's a summary, there's a technical approach. For example, the AI might get something wrong here. You want to add a section for, let's say, past performances. Or in cost, obviously it doesn't know your cost structure unless you've added it in your business description. So you could add more details here. Once that's done, you can go ahead and generate a proposal. An email will be sent once the generation is done. So I hope this was helpful. You can obviously utilize any AI software you want. Doesn't have to be a SAM search, but you definitely need to utilize AI in 2025 for government contracting. You can get a 7-day free trial for SAM search. The link will be in the description. And I hope this was helpful, and I wish you best of luck in your government contracting business. Thanks.